Getting set for the Woodfield Chicago Northwest Convention Bureau Women's Stage 1 Time Trial. And Todd, what are we looking for out of this race?
It's going to be a good one, Greg. You cannot win the weekend necessarily, but you can certainly make your chances a lot tougher. And so the women are going to be racing to try and put as much time in the bank, and that allows them to take advantage of the points that are available during the next 2 days of racing.
There are points, there are bonus seconds, and Ann Samplonius, who won last year, is looking for both of those to repeat this year. Who else should we look at?
Well, in addition to Noah Novartis, Optum is bringing a very strong squad here to Elk Grove. We'll be watching to see how they do in today's Stage 1 action.
The 4.5-mile Tour of Elk Grove time trial course starts on a straightaway before making a 180-degree turn and backtracking past the start-finish line. Riders need to set up well for the sharp turns and quickly ramp up speed. Their heart rates are redlining for the entire circuit. They ride through a residential area and then take a 90-degree turn onto an industrial boulevard. This stretch is shady on the west side, but there's hot sun on the east side. After riders negotiate another 180-degree corner, it's time to get into an aero-tuck position for a long stretch. The course is mainly flat, though there are slightly up and downhill grades that will become apparent as the burn sets in. A third 180-degree turn and then a sharp right-hand 90-degree turn puts the racers on a direct path to the finish line. It takes a strong core and back muscles to maintain the aerodynamic tuck, and time trial machines and helmets to shave off seconds. Annie Ewert of the Optum team is the first racer to the line when the pro women's time trial begins. But all eyes are on the woman riding 60 seconds behind her, the 2011 Elk Grove time trial champion Ann Samplonius. Samplonius, a petite powerhouse and a silver medalist in the 1994 World Time Trial Championships, clocked a very fast time of 9 minutes 26 seconds in 2011. 1 year later, on the same course, she bests that time by a wide margin, laying down a blistering 9 minutes 18 seconds. Samplonius' time holds for the majority of the time trial, but she has her challengers. Jade Wilcoxon, a 34-year-old physical therapist from Oregon, nearly bests Samplonius with a course time of 9 minutes 20 seconds. Now in Novartis' Devin Gorey follows Wilcoxon off the line. Good enough for 5th place overall.
We've got somebody fast going out first. We've got somebody fast going out towards the end.
Then comes Robin Farina, the Sarge, the bike shop owner from Charlotte, North Carolina. She tops her teammate Devin by 6 seconds, good enough for 4th overall. By the time all 51 riders took their best shot, no one was able to top Samplonius. Rider number 52 changed all that. Samplonius' teammate, Allison Powers. Powers of Pine Cliff, Colorado, is the team's insurance policy. The team expects Samplonius to lay down a fast time, but anything can happen in racing, and riding conditions can change a lot in an hour between both riders' runs. If Samplonius couldn't do it at the start, it was up to Powers to do it at the end. If Powers wanted to show deference to her senior teammate, she didn't ride like it. Powers smashes Samplonius' time by 12 seconds and claims the top position. Leah Kirchman, the overall winner from 2011 in the Tour of Elk Grove, rode last. Kirchman sports the #1 plate on her bike. Winning last year was the highlight of her race career. Can she be a threat to the top 5? She is not. Kirchman, who races for Optum, rides a respectable 9 minutes 33 seconds, 27 seconds off of Powers' time, and settles into 7th place. After 3 stages, Allison Powers will sport the yellow jersey during Saturday's racing. She's followed by Ann Samplonius in 2nd, Jade Wilcoxon in 3rd, Robin Farina 4th, and Devin Gorey 5th.
Allison, is this your first time at the Tour of Elk Grove?
Yes, it is. My first time.
And it is your first win here at the Tour of Elk Grove.
That's right. Not bad. 1 for 1. That's good.
What'd you think of the course? 4.5 miles. It's tougher than it looks.
It is. You have to be careful not to go out too hard, but you want to go hard because it's only 4.5 miles. And I really like that it's something different than an out and back. You know, it actually had more than 1 turn, a tiny bit technical, and I liked it. And there were nice spectators out. It was fun.
I talked to you at the start house and you say, what are you doing going second? You were second last year. Tell us about the strategy that you and Now for Novartis have.
Well, it's a strategy that you use when you have two really strong time trialists in the same team. Instead of us starting, like a lot of teams will have the team start their strongest riders last. And our strategy was to separate us, to put me first and Alexian starting last. So there was an hour difference between us when I started from when Alexian started. And you never know what the weather conditions, if a storm moves in or the wind picks up. So that, in that case, you know, that gives us both a chance. So that's why we do it.
The Alexian Brothers Tour of Elk Grove is brought to you by the Village of Elk Grove, Alexian Brothers Medical Systems, Gullo International, Woodfield Chicago Northwest Convention Bureau, and the Chicago Blackhawks. By Comcast, ComEd, AXA Equitable, United Healthcare, Ziegler, and Special Events Management.